Welcome everybody to this is race 2 in our part-time schedule out of 7, but race 7 for the NASCAR Nationwide Series here at Talladega. Those of you who follow the channel know how much I've hated super speedway racing, but this season we're making a point to get better at it, even more so than some of the improvements we made at the end of last season going into this season. So especially with winning the 500, still can't believe how we did that. But yeah, so we're running every single super speedway on the schedule, if I hadn't already mentioned that in an earlier video. But yeah, so starting in the 14th position, looks like we'll be able to get down in front of the 6. We're good on the restart. I'm just curious how we're going to be on the long run here once we all get up to speed. Actually, I would... I hesitated a little bit there. I should have probably just gone in the middle and gotten around the 40 there of Mike Bliss. Let's see. I'm kind of loose at the start of a run here, but after about 2 or 3 laps it seems to tighten up a little bit. At least it did in practice and happy hour. So we weren't in a pack nearly as big, so we'll see what happens. We're up to 9th after the first lap, so we're moving forward. That's a good sign. I'm not expecting anything like we had in the nationwide race with at Daytona. We'll go with Kevin. Wow, we are just... looks like the game froze with the track moving. There's just no movement from either one of us. Well, Kevin's not going anywhere, so we'll go with Bliss. I think that's Justin Allgaier right behind me. Oh, we didn't have the race results for Texas for any of the series. I couldn't remember if there was a race or anything on before this, before the Texas race or whatever. And I forgot the Nationwide Series ran. Well, if I'm remembering correctly, and it's why I didn't do it at the time, and I totally forgot why I didn't do it at the time. But the Nationwide race ran after the Texas race for the Cup Series that day because of postponement due to rain. So yeah, here on lap 3, I should have already put the standings up, but the results. But you'll see the results from Texas for the Nationwide cars. Alright, we got a big head of steam there. Just gonna chill. We're fine. I don't need to... We're trophy hunting, so I mean, it's not about leading the most laps or anything like that, so... We're just gonna settle in. It might not... Wow, I do not like how that felt. I took a little bit of wedge out after happy hour. I don't want to be on the bottom 3 wide. I don't. Because if this car pushes up just the slightest bit, Michael Annette's right behind me. He's going to try to chomp at the bit to go underneath my car and put us 4 wide. And my car, I literally took a couple, I think it was 5-10% wedge out. And just 2 clicks. And from happy hour going into the race, and I didn't think it would make that big of a change, but it really felt like the car got like tight loose. Like it starts to push and then just wanted to hook. But we managed there. Brad is fast. No one's really making any type of run on us, so we're going to go ahead and go back down in front of Annette. Let's see, is anybody falling off the pack? Danica's already a lap down. 6 seconds, so we might not hit any lap traffic, which would be amazing. Yeah. The net got under me.
Just be smooth, be smart, 45. Still there. Still there.
We're at freight train now.
Stay high.
Alright, so no, we're going to be too wide. Wow, Danica's up there, I think. I just saw on the relevant. So it's a good thing we're not behind Brad, actually, because last time we came up to a slow car and Brad was leading, he had a brain fart of epic proportions and we wrecked.
Hold it tight here, inside.
Alright, where are we all scattering here? Alright, they split the Danica. Oh wow, I got tight and then it just started to swing. Danica, stay low. Alright, cool. Cool. If we could clear her, that'd be amazing before the turn. Cleared. Dropping below the 81 there. Alright, we gotta run. Alright, so we're past McDowell. Who's up front still? It's Keselowski and Harvick. So, two guys we have some familiarity with in the Cup Series. So, let's see if we can spoil the day for the nationwide drivers. Yeah, no one else is really falling off the pack, so we're in decent shape. A couple names I was curious how they were going to run this time around at the Super Speedway compared to Daytona. Yeah, there they are. Tony Stewart's in 7th. Dale Jr.'s in 8th. We are running our Daytona car set, by the way. I have a lot of the paint schemes, so I could have probably go ahead and made the roster accurate, but just for the sake of time, and I know this sounds lazy, but with the amount, like with work and everything, and then the amount of effort I've tried to put into this series, there's going to be some areas where it's just going to come off as lazy, and it probably is. But it's kind of a sanity thing too. Like, I love doing the nationwide one-offs and, you know, here and there, and I'm really going to enjoy stuff with the nationwide and the truck series, what we're going to tie in with the dirt series. But oh, we got the 88. Wow, he just was coming like a freight train. I think we had him made him check up a little there. But and then with the Indy 500, I enjoy that. So like, I don't want to lose any of that stuff, but at the same time, well, the Indy 500, I'm going to I'll have accurate rosters for that because it's one race, and then with subscribers and whatnot. So I got to paint cars, but there's a ton of work that goes on behind the scenes for the dirt series, for the Cup series, for all the series in general for each season. And says you can attest to it, I'm sure. I mean, we talk almost on a daily basis if I can remember to check my damn emails. I'm terrible about a lot of things. My head's just everywhere right now with between work and just trying to go ahead, Junior. Between work and just so much going on with this now, and I'm not complaining. I love the growth and the volume that we have on the channel. Like, I forget the driver name that it's going to be getting, but he's getting the 82. So we're going to have a new driver joining the Dirt Series. Another one, which I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. We started the Dirt season with 11 subscribers, and I think we're up to 13 or 14. Just adding people throughout the season. I forget, it's the 82 Miller Lite car that's going to be racing after GNC Stadium. We got to run on Harvick. But yeah, I'm trying to make, that's a primary focus of mine, as well as the Cup Series. So I'm trying to make sure I put as much effort into those, so I figure we can sacrifice a little bit of roster accuracy for like trucks and nationwide this season. So yeah, I hope no one's disappointed if like their favorite driver's not in the race or whatnot in these one-off races. And I was gonna say whatnot again, but without sounding too redundant, let's just leave it at that. So, we're on lap 12 right now. I don't know who's behind me. Who is that yellow car? Paul Menard. I don't like Paul Menard too much in this career mode. I mean, I don't mind him in real life, but in this career mode, he's kind of just been a pain in my butt at times. We worked well together one time, I think it was like at Indy in the Brickyard 400, but that was about it. Junebug is fast, man. He muscled his way all the way up to the front with relative ease, I feel like. I have Tony Raines behind me. The only way I think we're getting Junior is if... Well, I thought about it after I watched the Daytona 500 race in this series. I've watched it a couple times, trust me. I still laugh at my reaction. It's better than I thought it would be when we eventually would win that race. But it's just a crazy finish. But in retrospect, I thought about it. I'm like, man, I should have just backed the field up, and we could have just gotten a run on Burton. But then, had that not happened, had we done that, we wouldn't have had such a crazy finish. We went down in front of Trevor Bayne and took away some of the draft from Junior, so we did close the gap a little bit there. Come on, Trevor. Trevor, work with me, buddy. I mean, it's still too early, I think, to get to the front and think I'm going to realistically hold it. But I'm trying to not get put to the outside. Trevor's working with me, though, surprisingly. So we're going to actually get under the 88.
Still there.
And Junior's bad fast, man. He came from the back. So come on, Michael. Stay with me down here. Keep glancing up at that mirror, waiting for that yellow car, that yellow 88 to make a run on the top there, but we didn't see it. And there's nobody on the relevant, so we're in good shape. I see them 3 wide behind me, though. Wow, Kevin really sent it down low there.
Left those guys behind, buddy. Just hit your marks. You'll run away from them.
The handling feels so much better as these tires have warmed up and the race has gone on. Ah, I pushed.
Inside. Still there.
I literally need to just not open my mouth sometimes. Oh my gosh, I'm
Still there.
loose. As soon as I say how good the car is handling, what's the car do?
Still there.
Tight, then it's loose, then it's tight, then it's loose. I just need to never talk about the handling. That's actually probably the simplest solution to that problem.
Stay high.
We didn't lose too much time. I mean, I'm happy we led, but like how we 3 wide?
Inside. 3 wide. Inside.
Oh, golly. I didn't know if Trevor Bayne was to my outside or not.
3 wide now in the middle, clear. Outside. 3 wide.
So I thought we were about to go 4 wide. All right, we're clear.
Still there. Still there.
This 10 car needs to get going or get out of the way.
Stay low.
No pit stop will be needed, in case I didn't mention that already. For 38 laps, so. Well, at least when we started, we didn't. Yeah, we can go 46 more laps. Wow, that's a lot of laps.
Clear.
So Steve Wallace led that last lap.
Outside. Still there.
Got a good run on the bottom.
3 wide. Outside. Clear.
I guess we're going to go underneath Leffler.
Still there.
Please, car stick.
Outside.
Thank you.
Stay low. Clear all around. All clear.
Who's following me? Is that Brad? No, that's Michael McDowell. Just be patient, Mikey. You're going to get a 500 win one of these days.
5897. No pressure out back. We'll keep you posted.
Well, 2021, right? Because, yeah, 22 was Austin. So, yeah, 2021 would have been Michael. Funny story about that. My boss and I, at work, we're both NASCAR fans, and we both like Chase Elliott. And so we were, you know, we had to pick a dark horse type of deal to who we thought would win the 500 in 2022. We're like, all right, who do you think is going to win? And I forget the name he gave me off the top of my head, but why do I feel like he might have said Corey LaJoie? I do like Corey LaJoie. But I remember saying to him, nah, my sleeper's Austin Cindric, the rookie. And we both kind of laughed like, there's no way. I remember I was on, it sounds dramatic, but I was we'll watch the 500 with my dad sometimes. And that year we went to my parents' house to watch the 500 with my dad. And I remember telling him my pick was Austin Cindric, and Cindric got to the lead and was having a block and everything. And I just remember being on my hands and knees on the ground. Ooh, Menard. No, he didn't get there. I just remember being on my hands and knees. Dang it. Looking up at the screen yelling, go, 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 come on, come on. And I just couldn't believe he actually won. I wasn't even like necessarily rooting for him to win. I just wanted my pick to be right. Because it just was such a random name to pick and as a rookie to win the 500. But that was a cool little moment in time from a long time ago. Wow, we're 3 wide? We have to be, yeah. Spotters got to get better on those calls, man. Those types of moments are going to kill me.
3 wide. Hold it tight here. Inside. 3 wide. Inside.
I hope we're only 3 wide. Nah, Morgan's running way too high for us only to be 3 wide. We got to be like 4.
3 wide.
We definitely have to. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of cars there. Trying to look at the relevant. We were 4 wide. I wish that there was an option for the spotters to call out 4 wide.
Hold it tight here. Hold it tight here. 3 wide.
I'm pushing it 4 wide, I think.
6, 6, 8. Hold it tight here. 3 wide now in the middle. 3 wide. Hold it tight here.
I thought I saw a wisp of smoke.
3 wide.
Oh, we pushed a little bit off that turn. 18 to go. I'm not trying to drift too far back. Give Morgan a push.
Inside. Clear all around. All clear. Outside.
Oh, whoever the or that white car was there. Was that Kenny Wallace?
Clear.
No, I think it was Joe Nemechek. He was not happy with me moving down in front of him there. I think he bumped me just the slightest bit. I see some. I could have sworn I saw smoke there.
Outside.
I thought Mikey was going to come all the way down.
Outside. Be 3 wide.
Tony can't resist it, so he's going to come down here in front of us. Let's see.
Still out there.
We just double file? I think so, yeah. He's not calling 3 wide, so we're okay.
Still out there.
Tony not taking crap for Tony Raines.
Still out there.
I didn't expect this type of racing, to be honest. Now there is a, wow, that's a pretty significant sized pack. So Ricky Stenhouse is 27 seconds, or 27th, 8.5 seconds back. Then 28th to 41st, they're from 20 seconds all the way back to 24 seconds back. So yeah, something had to have happened.
Stay low. Here.
But at this moment in time, I do not care enough to even entertain the thought of checking. We're down to 16 to go. We're back. Well, at the line we were 6th, but we should be running in the 4th position right now. Junior's back up to the front with Tony Stewart now. Tony's working his way underneath the 88 of Junior. We're going to follow the 4.
Be 3 wide, be 3 wide.
We're 3 wide?
Outside.
How are we 3 wide?
Still there. 7, 2, 8. Stay low. Good job, 1 at a time. Still there.
Someone's up ahead. Brian Scott, it's saying.
Stay low.
So I'm assuming something happened to Brian Scott, and so he had to pit. Actually, is he gonna clear all these cars here in this pack? He should. We weren't all too far apart from each other.
Still there.
Got to run under the 88.
Clear all around, all clear. Outside.
We've had some moments, we'll call them, in this race where the patience ran a little thin,
Still out there.
or we were put in tricky situations, but given the fact that this is a much shorter race than the 500,
Outside. You're doing good here.
the time that you can just let certain things go is a lot shorter, so we can't just, you know, and we had pit stops and stuff, so we can't just really fade to the back and whatever. But, I mean, well, tomorrow, well, this is a Friday race, if I recall correctly, looking at the schedule. So Monday would be Talladega Cup Series, and we're starting towards the back. So, and with that being 57 laps, there's a lot more time, and with the pit stop, it definitely allows for some strategy. So that race, we might kind of just chill in the back most of the race. But I also like being one of the first ones to pit. We're going to get under Tony, and I want to lead a lap early if I can to get that out of the way. So maybe we move to the front fast and then just drop back.
Clear all around, all clear.
We'll see what we decide to do. I'm not going to help the 88. I'm just going to run in front of Carl here.
Outside.
So we got Junior and Tony Stewart on the outside. The most likely the most likely duo you'd find at a super speedway. And on the bottom you have me and Carl Edwards, the most unlikely duo you'd find ever, given our history.
Outside. Stay low.
Kind of wild how that just all is playing out right now. Tony and Junior versus me and Edwards.
Still out there. Outside. Be 3 wide. Stay low.
12 to go.
Still there.
This race 2 seasons ago,
Stay low.
I don't even think we ran this good. Like I said, we've just been really
Stay low.
trying to be smarter, get enough, you know, get some track time at the super speedways so we get better. I mean, I think that's what's helped my road course racing get a little bit better over the years, is just every chance I get, I'll do a road course.
Outside. Still out there.
I don't know if we're going to beat that 88 though without
Still there.
a different plan of attack.
51.
Nope.
3 wide now in the middle, clear. No pressure up.
Carl had enough working together.
Great. You're way better than these guys. Stay high. Stay high.
11 to
Stay
go.
high.
Paul, hold your horses. Joe, you better hold that bottom. I'm not giving up the middle. I think I would have actually right there if we were 3 wide because I slid up so high. We're going to get under Tony Stewart. We're coming to 10 to go. We have a lap car coming up. Oh, are you kidding me? And we're in the middle? This is horrible. It's Scott Legace. I will punch him in the throat if he causes a wreck. 4 wide. Legace is getting throat punched at the end of this race. My gosh. Again? Dude.
inside, 3 wide.
Take a hint. You are not cut out to be a race car driver in this season, or in this series right now, in this career mode. He might have done better in real world, but in my series, he's fit to go get retired. Oh my god.
Still there.
Almost ended a decent super speedway day for us because we all got bunched up.
Still there.
Come on, Kyle. Damn it.
3 wide, inside.
You wouldn't clear me fast enough. Alright, I see it opening behind Bliss.
Still there.
Back it off. Cut it down.
Clear, clear.
Breathe easy. We just chopped the nose right off of the 81 car. I can't believe we didn't get hit. That was gutsy call. I just rode the brake just for a split second, let off the gas, and then sent it.
Outside.
You are stupid, Mike Bliss.
Still there.
I guess I had it coming for what I did to McDowell. Me 2 seasons ago, I wouldn't have lifted. I would have turned the 40. So I'm trying to be disciplined. I don't like it. But I know it's the only way I'm going to get better. I really don't want to work with the 88 because he's so fast, but because he's so fast, he's our best shot to getting back up there. With, well, there's 7 to go at the line, so I mean, we still got plenty of time. But I would like to push my not so favorite drivers I'm rooting for right now out of line and get rid of them.
Stay low. Stay low.
So at the front now, it's going to be, well, let's see what we are at the line, because we might have an all-cup driver top 5 going.
7-9. Good job, 1 at a time.
Almost all Cup Series drivers top 5. We got Edwards, Kyle Busch Jr., myself, and then Wallace, Mike Bliss, and then Brad Keselowski. Well, no, Brad's right behind me now, so we are a top 5 Cup Series lineup here in the Nationwide Series. Kyle's going to come down, so I'll just ride with him. I'm not going to help the 60. He bailed on me earlier, so we'll bail on him now.
Here. Outside.
Should have played nice earlier, Carl.
Stay low.
We could have probably been side by side with Tony and Junior still, for all we know.
Still there. Clear all around, all clear.
So we're going to ride here with Kyle.
50. Stay low. 9. You'll get him, buddy. You'll get him here. Hand him down.
We got Chevy, Toyota, Dodge, and Dodge, and another Toyota. So hopefully us Dodge boys can pony up here and go. I don't know why I said pony up. That seems kind of weird. Yeah, considering it's a Ram. Anyway, I'm getting off track. There'll be 5 to go this time by. They're pulling away on me right now. But that's okay. I don't mind the fact that we're losing a little ground. Because then I want to come in front of the 98 and we're going to just
5 laps left.
give those guys their space and hope that we can catch back right up to them and slingshot past the 2. This was the tactic I think I should have tried to use more so at Daytona than drafting, but Paul Menard's not really making it easy to do so because we're scrubbing all this speed. Kyle Busch ain't content to wait with Junior. He's going for the lead. Didn't see that happen right this lap as we get ready to go to 4 to go.
Outside.
Got the run on the 88.
Still out there.
Now we can get under his car. Question is, can we pass him? Ugh, what if we have another nail biter like we did at Daytona? I mean, if I'm able to pass for the lead, I'm going to have to take it wherever I can, but if I can hang tight and wait for the tri-oval to get a nose out, I'll do it.
Outside.
I was going to try to break Junior's momentum, but I saw Tony Raines. I was like, I can't chance get put in the middle.
Still there.
I'd rather him be on my outside.
Clear.
I apologize if you can hear that I'm yawning. This is just a long day and very minimal sleep, so a little tired.
Stay low.
And this type of racing just mentally exhausts me sometimes. I don't know if anybody else who plays and does super speedways racing and whatnot, but y'all ever feel just mentally exhausted when you're not exhausted, like, oh my god, I can't even have the energy to do anything. Like, you just mentally you feel tired.
Still out there.
They used to make me feel that way because it was just always felt kind of mind numbing. But now that I'm actually like really trying to focus, it's like, ugh, watching the mirror all the time. Like, it's just, yeah.
Outside. Clear all around, all clear.
2 to go this time by. We got a run on the 18.
Clear right there, 2 to go.
We're working pretty decent with Brad.
1-0-8-6. Still out there. You'll get him, buddy. You'll get him. You ran him down. Still there.
Question is, can we clear the 18?
Still out there. Clear.
88
Stay low.
and the 4, I think that is. They're working the outside with Kyle.
Clear. Stay low.
Who do I have for helping this bottom line then? Ugh. Steve Wallace, I think it is, if I'm reading this right on the stand-ins.
Still out there.
Oh, Brad, no Brad, no Brad, bad Brad. Alright. White flag.
Stay low.
I mean, I can handle a top 5. Junior swoops to the bottom. He's going to get around Kyle.
Outside.
I just don't have speed to keep up with those guys. At least that's the way it feels right now. No. Tony, you gotta stay up. Watch that 20 or 66, I think it is, carefully. I thought he was gonna get me. I lost too much speed there. I'm not gonna get there. I thought he was gonna clip me, so I kind of moved back up. Coming to the line. Dale Jr.'s going to get this one. Yeah. Junebug is going to win here in the 88 Hellman's car at Talladega, followed by Tony Stewart, Kyle Busch. I will take a top 5. Gladly take a top 5. That's still improvement. Steve Wallace, Brad Keselowski, Justin Allgaier, Trevor Bayne, Mike Bliss, Michael Lynette, Tony Raines, Kenny Wallace, Brendan Gaughan, Kevin Harvick, and Paul Menard are your top 15. There's a lot of smoke on the backstretch. No idea what that's about. But anyway. It feels good to get through a super speedway race. Caution free, I might add. Which means we didn't do anything stupid. Which means we're showing signs of improvement. And it was top 5, so that definitely shows some improvement. We had some 4 wide. We had, you know, some difficult positions we were put in, but for the most part I think we stayed pretty patient, stayed the course of what the mission is this season on how we drive at the super speedways with a little bit more of our brains and not so much with our emotions at the time. So yeah, I'm just rambling. So with that being said, hope you all have a good evening, rest of your weekend. Thank you all for the love and support through likes, comments, subscriptions, etc. And until next time, have a top 5 in a super speedway one. No, that made no sense. Have a good one.